Hello everyone and welcome back to Everything That's Possible in Code Vein, and this is part 14 I believe. And today we're going to take a look at the Ritual of the Frozen Souls, but before then there are some things I need to do in the home base. So a few things have changed. I've acquired flame weapon from the Prometheus blood code. I've talked to Davis, I got his blood code and blood impact. And I went to the trader on the outer crossroads and bought 12 blood candies, and I'm going to show you why. I also talked to Io and got her blood code. This girl is bad.
I brought you some. Please take.
Let's get some nice rewards. Oh, and you just changed my plans.
We don't know why you're. However, this is
So I'm
only.
going to talk to Will right now, and I'm going to exchange with him.
This looks great. I like to read all sorts of literary. Do you like to read? Oh, where are my manners?
And I'm going to give him a bunch of books.
Where did you get that? Yakima, I didn't. More gifts? I appreciate.
Now I'm going to give him the. Actually, no, I don't need them. Everything works out.
These candies were made to taste like. I'll try not. That's.
Okay,
That's.
we're almost there.
That's.
I don't know.
That's.
45, 51. And now we can trade for him for the Enduring Crimson, which I'm going to be using later down the line.
Waste not, want not.
And there we go. Pretty much done. Now let's head to the Ritual of Frozen Souls. Okay. Which we're going to find at the inner tower, I believe. Here we are. Let's open the gate just like Aurora told us to. Here we'll find a purple missile. So these we will be finding in a couple places around the map, and these teleport us to different locations. Quite nice. And here we are, the Ritual of the Frozen Souls. This area will be quite short, so let's not hang around here too much. It is another pretty area though, in my opinion. We got flame weapons specifically for this area, and you're going to see why very soon. It will help us beat one of the tougher enemies that we're going to face quite a lot from now on. So this beautiful item here is walk behind the gate, and it's actually quite easy to miss. There are two dogs here awaiting us. Okay, I missed. Wasn't too bad, I guess. There is one more guy on the right there, but we haven't gotten his attention yet, so we should be fine. There he is. Now, before we continue on forward, if we look down here, there is actually a path, so let's take it.
Nicola, what are you doing?
And we have found our first vestige. This one is beyond vestige, and it belongs to the successor of this crypt, so, or rather this area. Over here we'll face two of the lost. They shouldn't give us too much trouble. There we go. And let's climb up this ladder now. My hacker is probably freezing to death. So here we get our first missile and a regen activation factor, which of course I'm going to use right now. Let's open the door and go back where we left. Now let's mosey on forward and finish off the rest of these guys. Starting with him, this is the first time we see one of these guys. He is basically a jihadi, so be careful. Let him kill himself for you and just continue forward. Now this is the gimmick of this map. These patches of ice are actually death traps, so look at your feet and you should be fine. Over here we find the counter-blood whale, the hedgehog fort, which is honestly kinda badass, not going to lie. These two can give us some trouble, so let's take care of the bionet filter first. Now let's try to backstab this guy. There we go. And just like that, it should be clear. There's an item here. And here is a fork in the road, but we're going to continue on our merry way straight forward. Now here is another one of those ice patches, but this is a craft one.
That sounds like fun. How about now?
There's back off. Let's find them somewhere more comfortable. Yeah, this is fine. This guy has forgotten about it, so let's give him a reminder. Okay, that works for me. Let's go pick up the vestige. And this is the enemy that we have prepared the flame weapon for. But he's still quite ahead of us, so I need to rush it. Let's shoot at this guy. And over here I actually suggest avoiding the fight altogether and just going by to get the next bonfire. There we go. He has opened himself up. Let's finish him off. And I actually think we won't rest on the bonfire, so I'm going to head down here, where is one of those spiky balls again. Don't forget to pick up an item. And down here there should be another fork in the road. This is the Ashen Cavern, but We're not going there yet. No, actually it's not the Ashen Cavern, is it? But this is another area and we are not going there yet. That's all there is to it. So up here should be... yeah, we are clear here. Let's buff up. Take care of this guy. There we go. And now let's shoot down this dude. 3 shots should be enough.
Where?
And over here we have a vestige yet again. And a missile. So we have pretty much collected, well, everything. There is only 2 vestiges left, I believe. But there is still quite a lot of fighting left though. Now that we're back here, let's pick up this item and let's go check what those guys there were guarding. Here goes one of them. Got the full slate rondo and now let's murder this guy. So this was... oh, stun python. Well, this item is useless for me, but you might make good use of it. Let's come up and here there should be another spike bow. This one is a little cheeky because it's in an ambush spot. Oh well. There we go. So over here you should prepare your flame weapon if you equipped it like me. Because this guy is actually quite a threat. Let's see if we can sneak past him. That was ideal. There are 2 guys waiting to ambush us, but that's fine. We got the garden splitter. Now we're just going to deal with them. There we go. Perfect. Now let's take care of the actual big baddie here. Oh, he woke up. He's going to armor up. I'm going to bust up to prevent it. And I should be fine. Ow, the AoE is quite big. There we go. Much cleaner than I thought it would be. So if you fail to prevent him from armoring up, you gotta apply flame weapon because there is no other way to remove his armor. And if you don't remove his armor, then you're going to be in quite a lot of trouble. These guys are very tough. Let's shoot the ball. Ideal. And here we should be met with a cutscene. Which I'm going to skip because it isn't that important. This one is, but well, we are not looking at vestiges. Not on this guide. So before the cutscene distracts you completely, to your right you should find another bonfire, which please get. If you don't, that's going to be a little funny. I'm going to level up. Let's pick up this item while we're here, and we're going to head straight left. And something that you're going to notice is that there are these like bulges in the snow, and those are actual enemies waiting to ambush you. The thing is that they don't know that we know, and you're going to actually surprise them with a backstab, just like this. Or miss it completely and you have to shoot him to death. That also works. There we go. So this guy with the bayonet is probably going to give us some trouble, so let's shoot him first. Go on. There we go. Ooh, that's quite a lot of damage. There goes this guy. This is an ambush. Let's see if the item is any worth. Awake module, not bad. Okay, wait on alert. Then we can mosey on forward. This way. And here is another one of those guys, but first let's take care of you. Hide in the snow. Ideally this next guy is going to just jump off from the zone, but I might have to help him. Let's pick up the vestige while we're here. We're going for one. Make an icicle. Let's launch him. There we go. Okay, we're doing good. These guys are called Boreal Savages, if you're curious. And there is a boss battle in the game involving them. I'm going to take cover here. Heal up, he's armoring up. So I'm going to apply flame weapon to make my life easier. There we go. Now he doesn't have armor. And just like that, we are done.
This is it.
Fortunately, we picked up the vestige for this exact reason, so we should be safe. As you saw, the moment he armored up, my damage went from a solid 200 to 300 per shot to a measly 78. So it's very important to... Ow, quite a reach on him. It's very important to prevent them from armoring up. And if they manage to armor up, it's very important to remove that from him as soon as you can. There are two dogs waiting for us here. I'm pretty sure this guy is dead. Let's take care of the dogs. There we go. I'm not going to go back for my souls because, well, there weren't many of them there, so I don't need to get them. Of course, we're calling them souls, but you know, the technical term is case. As whatever, I'm a Dark Souls player, of course. Ooh, almost missed you. 35mm reel. Let's buff up with this guy and just isolate Rondo. There we go. I'm going to pick up this item. And there's an item over here that we don't need, so I'm not going to go that way. I wonder if I can bait this guy to come to his own demise. Well, I'm going to try some other time. So here we can avoid fighting with everyone except this guy, so let's make short work with him. And mosey on. Now, to our left here there is a dog waiting to ambush us, so let's take it out. And there is quite a few other dogs. Not in our rifle, in our kendo though. Oh! There we go. Now there's another big fight ahead of us. So I'm considering skipping here because I don't have the manpower to deal with this guy. Let's see how I handle this. So I'm going to skip him and I'm going to run straight for this bonfire over here. He's not giving chase, or at least not effectively, so we should be fine. And this should make things way easier and safer. Perfect. Now that that's done, let's level up, I guess not. And over here this guy is alive. As we see him, let's backstab him. There we go. And this guy is alive, so let's take care of him too. And now we have to deal with the big body, the Boreal Savage. Who should be coming from this way. This is good. Is it though? Backed up, ideal. Let's get another overdrive. I won't be able to prevent him, so let's go with fire. While he's armored, he cannot be one-shot, by the way. And I'm pretty sure backstabbing is impossible, so don't go for it either. Just do whatever you have to get rid of the armor and continue forward. And now, Fusilate Rondo should be all that it takes to kill him. There we go. Let's get the attention of this doggy. Shots. And let's get the blood veil that the Boreal Savage was guarding, because why not? The Winter Mantle, this one is really cute. I haven't made a build with it, I don't know how to make a build with it, but it looks cool. I like it a lot. But there should be a dog here guarding this item. So let's take that away from him. Let's get out of here. We are finished. Actually, talking about was there? No, there shouldn't be anything there. So we're going to descend this ladder down here. And we will end up in the icy cavern that we saw when we were coming this way. Should be some adversaries this way. And a Cerberus Knight. This time with an axe. These guys are probably the easiest variation of the Cerberus Knight. Let's missile shots and... Wow, Mr. President. Okay, let's try again. That's in range. Where did you come from? Perfect. So let's reap the rewards here. This should be a poleaxe. Oh no, this is the machete. Okay. That's quite nice. It is a good strength build, one-handed sword. So there is a better strength build one-handed sword, and that is the black sword, or rather the black saber. But we'll be getting that a little bit later. Actually, I guess we can get it right now if we go back to the cathedral, but that's a lot of farming that I'm not willing to do. I don't know why I climbed back up. There was no point. You're supposed to be heading this way. Back here there is an item that is somewhat easy to miss, so let's get it. A regen inducer. Talking about regen inducers, I'm actually going to use one to heal right now. Because right over there is where the boss is awaiting us. So I'm going to beat this guy. Why don't you fall off? Why do you have to struggle? There we go. And here is an... Actually, no, this is fine. Let's take the missile. There is the ambush. This guy here. So pretend you're taking the item and backstab this fellow. Just like that. And he was guarding an anti-priest tonic, which... Oh, it isn't bad. Now that we're here, let's talk to the... to Silene. I never... That's her name. And if we restore, we can see that we have collected all parts of the vestiges. So, we are done here for this episode. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and in the next episode we're going to take on the successor of the bread. So, see you then.